Before you begin, we want to talk for a moment, if you don't mind, about consideration. And we want to say to you that so much consideration is happening in your vortex, and your vibrational state of being or accomplishment causes all of those perfect considerations to come to the forefront. So just now, what was happening to you is that we wanted you because of the perfect mix of everything that's going on. But in your human experience, you did what you so often do. You were considerate of what's going on around you, not wanting to be impolite. You see what we're getting at? And while that's nice, we want you to trust that the considerations have already been accomplished. And when you follow your impulse, then nothing ever goes wrong. You won't take somebody else's turn. You won't hurt anybody else's feelings. And your energy won't be split. You'll just have decided and off you'll go. But when you are humanly in the moment, in an action way, considering, what you're usually just doing is splitting your energy. And that's what confusion feels like. You get what we're talking about, and you know why.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I did something before. I've been on the hot seat in other times, and I've had a feeling and a big asking to ask a question. I still have a big asking, and I'm learning so much more, even more than I learned in past cruises, because I'm that much more open with that much less resistance. So it's been great, and every question, even more so, feels like it's answering something continually for me individually. So what I did just right now, it just came to me in a second, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna feel how I used to feel in school when the teacher was asking a question that I didn't know the answer to. And I would say, please don't ask me, please don't ask me. So I put an energy out there like that with the belief that that worked in the past, and you pointed right at me. So then when the lady beside me, who I've seen in the hot seat many times before, got up, I actually was, and thinking, boy, I better have this question clear that I do want to ask clear, because I was thinking on just being picked. So that's kind of what happened.
But now let's chew on that just for a little bit, because since you were all in on the co-creation of all of this, this is what we want you to realize in all of this. So what we want you to understand, the best opportunity that we have ever had to make this really important point, you don't create anything in that moment. In other words, that's why we started by saying to you, it's in the vortex. It's already been spinning. Your question was already there. The intensity of it was already there. And that little game you were playing with us there, or with yourself, that's really a funny game. I'll get what I want by pretending that I don't want it. Really?
Yeah.
Really? And our answer to you was and is, no, that's just the way you introduce confusion into your experience, because you've already done the life that has caused the bounces into the vortex, and the law of attraction and your inner being have already summoned all of the cooperative components. And so now the key is to just relax and allow it to unfold. It doesn't require the action that you think it requires in the moment. In fact, that being on guard and being ready and watching for your opportunity, that's what you do that causes more resistance in the equation. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense?
Yeah.